Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome. I'm Dave here, and I hope you're having a good day. Welcome if you're watching from Holiday for Two, which is my travel channel, or if you're tuning in from Digital Doxology, which is my music channel. A lot of my music I put on there. But today I'm not going to be talking about either one of those. I'm going to be talking about AI music, particularly Suno. And I'm going to share with you a special project that I'm working on, and then give you a little bit of background of me and the music and what I've done in the past. So first, let's start with some of my background. Those of you that have watched the channel might know this, you might not. For 35 years, I was a music teacher, a public school teacher in Arizona. I taught in the classroom, kindergarten through 8th grade. I also taught for a few years in the regular classroom. I just recently retired after 35 years, and for part of that, about 25 years, to make a little side money, I was a worship leader because, teachers need a little extra money, right? So I worked as a worship leader for about 25 years on the side. Most of the time during when I was working as a worship leader, I was a choir director. I was children's choir director. Was praise band, worked with the praise band. I was a praise band director. I did a lot of different things. Wrote music for the choir. I wrote music for the praise band. I worked with the pastor to make sure every Sunday we had a service where the music was fitting the service that he had or the message. I even wrote a Christmas cantata one year for the choir to perform. So we did a lot of different things. But the one thing that we never did, I never recorded professionally the stuff that we were working. I did write a lot of music down in Finale. I do have a lot of music. I put some of it on my Digital Doxology channel, the scores and stuff of the choir music that I wrote, but nothing was ever professionally recorded. I did take some of my music and record it using what I would call early AI, which was MIDI drums, synthesizers, and keyboards. Just isn't the same as actually recording a live band and choir. You never can get the feel that you can recording something live. Now let's flash forward to 2026. We've had AI music for years and years and years, going way back as far as I can tell, back in the 80s and late 70s, when we had the first computers that came out. Computers could create music, but it never really sounded like anything you wanted to put on the radio. It was more like a fun toy. And then probably around 2000, year 2000, 25 years ago, computers got a little more powerful and you could create music doing cut and paste and stuff. And it was never something you would want to record or put on a radio. But a few years ago, I heard some AI music from a company called Suno. And this was about 2 or 3 years ago, and it sounded completely different. But I've got to tell you, a few months ago, I heard an updated version of Suno where they took a song from the past. I think it was a Michael Jackson song, like Billie Jean or something like that. And they took the song using Suno and made it into a country song, and it blew me away. This was about 6 months ago. And I started looking at Suno more and more, and I realized you can make covers of songs that have already been recorded. I started getting ideas. So let me get to my project. I have tons and tons of music that I've recorded over the years, and I thought, well, I'm going to try taking some of my own music and plug it into Suno and try it out and see what it'll do. And honestly, the first song that I put in there, and then it came back in, and I was blown away. And I've had sort of a paradigm shift, I guess is what some people call it. And I've never been one who wants to do AI music. I try to do everything I can do to make my music original and the way I play it and everything. The technology now is surpassing a lot of things. And what it does, it takes what you've done, like the songs that I've written, recreate it, doing things that I never could have done. I never could have taken a song of mine and had a full choir in the background singing. I could have never taken one of my songs and recorded a female vocalist and choir, orchestra. Oh, I could have, but it would have cost a ton of money for me to go out and hire an orchestra, hire singers, hire a band, or even take the worship band that we had in our church and record it in a professional studio. The cost would have been just prohibitive. Now with a program that you can spend $10 a month on, it is amazing. So my project, what I'm working on now, is I'm taking some of my worship music and I am putting together some of the songs that I've been putting through Suno to do remasters and remixes of, and I'm going to create a worship set. On here will be a few samples for you to hear. I'm going to have a sample of my original, and I'm going to play the sample of the remix that was done on Suno AI. I'm going to only put a couple of songs so you get a feel of it, and then I'm going to put a whole hour's worth of worship music of mine on at a later date around Easter time. And I hope if you're interested in worship music, stay tuned to this. It is like hearing music for the first time. I don't know if I can explain that any better. When I put my music that I recorded years ago and put it in there and have Suno remaster it and do a remix of it, it's like hearing something for the very first time. So stay tuned. I'll be sharing some of those on this video. Later on, I'll share the whole video of my worship set called Mercy Seeker. So without further ado, I'm going to do a little sample for you right now. Any feedback you want to share, I would appreciate it. Any comments, put them down below. Maybe you're like me. You are wanting to know, hey, Dave, is this something that maybe I want to do? Maybe you've thought about doing this, or maybe you're one of those that like, I don't want to mess around with AI, and I'm okay with that too. I understand. Or maybe you're one of those that's not scared of AI at all. It is something new. It is something that is a little bit scary, I will admit, but it's also very exciting. Mercy Seeker project. Here's a sample for you. Hope you enjoy this.
Lord, we come here seeking mercy. Lord, we come here seeking mercy. Lord, we come here seeking mercy, wanting to know you. Here we are now, our hearts open, knowing you see through the anger and the lies, the walls we place between. You're greater than all creation's glory unseen. We seek you, Lord, to know you more. Here in this place, to show your grace.
Lord, we come here seeking mercy. Lord, we come here seeking mercy, wanting to know you. Here we are now, our hearts open, knowing you see through the anger and the lies, the walls we place between. You're greater than all creation's glory unseen. We seek you, Lord, to know you more. Here in this place, to show your grace.
Wake my soul to sound your praise. Wake my heart to sing. Join all my powers, a song to raise, and morning incense bring. Among the people of your care, through the nations round, glad sons of praise will I prepare, there your name resound. Awake my soul, awake my soul, awake my soul, sing his praise.
Awake my soul to sound your praise. Awake my heart to sing. Join all my powers, a song to raise, and morning incense bring. Among the people of your care, through the nations round, glad sons of praise will I prepare, and there your name resound. Awake my soul, awake my soul, oh awake my soul to sing your praise. You are exalted, oh my God, above the starry train. Diffused your heavenly grace abroad, and teach the world your reign. So shall your chosen children rejoice, throng your courts above, while sinners hear your pardoning voice, and taste redeeming love. Awake my soul, awake my soul, awake my soul to sing your praise. Among the people of your care, through the nations round, glad sons of praise will I prepare, and there your name resound. Among the people of your praise, through the nations round, glad sons of praise will I prepare, and there your name resound. Awake my soul, awake my soul, awake my soul to sing your praise. Awake my soul, awake my soul, awake my soul to sing your praise. Awake my soul to sing your praise.